Segafredo Zanetti's mission is to spread the taste, culture, and preparation of true Italian espresso coffee all over the world. We're committed to helping food service establishments achieve the best possible espresso in every cup they serve through our products, equipment, and training. The organization and preparation of your equipment and utensils is critical to providing both good service and quality espresso drinks. The layout of the barista station should be set up in the same manner each day to ensure speed of execution. If you maintain the station accordingly, you can simplify your workday and get things done systematically. It's important to keep both the equipment and the work area clean to ensure proper drink preparation. We recommend keeping 4 separate towels at your barista station, each having a specific use. The first towel is kept folded in a small container with sanitizing solution. It'll be used to clean the steam wand only before and after each use. The second towel is placed on the drip tray to wipe up any spills. The third towel is placed directly on the counter underneath the machine to wipe the countertop and around the machine. The fourth towel is kept with the barista, tucked inside the strings of their apron to clean the filter basket in the portafilter after disposing of the used grinds. You should check key items on the espresso machine each day before use to ensure it's in correct working order. Verify that the pressure range registers between 9 and 10 bars of pressure. The drain pipe is properly connected. Check the boiler pressure. It should have between 0.9 and 1.3 bars of pressure. Check the temperature of the water. It should be between 195 to 205 degrees Fahrenheit. The machine is dispensing hot water through the group heads. Steam is dispensing from the steam wand properly. The portafilters and filter baskets are clean and dry. The ceramic cups on top of the machine are warm. It's imperative that you begin with fresh whole beans roasted specifically for espresso. Grind only as much coffee as you'll use within 10 minutes. Grinders generally come with recommended grind settings for coarser or finer grounds, but these can be adjusted as needed. Most baristas agree that the best grind size is the one that results in a shot that pulls in 22 to 28 seconds. Fill the hopper and activate the grinder for about 15 to 20 seconds. Many grinders require that a lever doser be pulled forward repeatedly as the coffee is ground. This action dispenses the ground coffee into the portafilter. There are approximately 8 grams per single shot and 16 per double shot. Remember, only grind the amount of coffee needed within the next 10 minutes. After you have dosed your coffee, you're ready to settle the grounds. Firmly tap the portafilter against a hard surface in order to settle the grounds into the basket. Use a light tap. If the grounds mound up over the rim of the portafilter, level them off with your finger. Don't use any downward pressure. Simply run your finger over the top of the basket and use your fingertip to wipe away any remaining grounds on the rim of the portafilter. Tamping the grounds ensures uniformity of the extraction. Leveling and packing the grounds will ensure consistent water contact as it's forced through the coffee. Good tamping is imperative for full flavor and proper brew time. Here is the manual tamp process. First, place the portafilter so the base is on a flat, stable surface. Hold the tamper firmly in one hand and the portafilter's handle firmly in the other. Place the tamp on top of the grounds so it's parallel to their surface and not angled. Now you're ready to tamp. Press downward with 30 to 40 pounds of pressure. You can use a scale to get an idea of how much pressure you're applying. Once your shot is tamped, you're ready to connect the portafilter to the group head. The portafilter has 3 flanges that slip upward into the group head and then lock it in place when the portafilter is rotated. Place the appropriate cup under the group head. Press the button for the size shot you want to pull. Ristretto, Espresso, Lungo, Single, or Double. The espresso machine will send pressurized water into the grounds. Push the button and start a timer or stopwatch. This will help you with the next step, observing the extraction. Observing the shot closely will tell you what you can do better next time and give you a hint as to whether or not the shot is correct. Here's what to watch for. Mouse tails, also known as tails, are the two streams of espresso that pour from the portafilter as the shot is extracted and has the consistency of warm honey. Although they may start off drippy, they should even out into a smooth stream a few seconds after the extraction begins. Time. Extraction should take around 22 to 28 seconds. Using a timer or stopwatch will help ensure that your shots are pulled within acceptable extraction times and will help standardize your shot pulling process. The volume of espresso for each shot should be 1 ounce. The brewing time you're looking for is between 22 and 28 seconds. So if you're running too long or too short, check your grind, dose, and tamp, then adjust it accordingly. Color. The ideal shot will finish a deep brown. As it pours into the shot glass, you'll see 3 distinct layers form. The cream is light brown and forms the top layer and sweetest part of the espresso shot. The body makes up the middle of the shot and should be a caramel brown color. The heart is the very bottom of the espresso shot and provides the acidic balance to the crema's sweetness. It should be a deep, rich brown color. Taste. Ultimately, it comes down to producing a shot that provides a balance between being full-bodied, acidic, with a nice finish, and long-lasting, pleasant aftertaste. The mouthfeel you'll get is somewhat like melted butter on your tongue. It should linger in a pleasant way. Although your shot is done, there are a few steps to take before you're ready to pull a new one. Remove the portafilter by unlocking it and flush the group. Flip the portafilter and knock the portafilter against the padded bar that runs through the center of the knock box. The puck should come out. If not, knock it again. Wipe the filter basket clean with the dedicated towel and return it to the group head. This pre-warms it for the next shot. Now you're ready to steam or froth milk for espresso drinks like lattes, cappuccinos, and macchiatos. Cappuccino and latte are espresso drinks made by mixing the espresso with frothed milk or with steamed milk. All espresso machines have a steam wand. For a cappuccino, the milk is frothed in a way that creates a thicker foam. For a latte, the milk is frothed into a microfoam, which can be used to produce latte art. Frothing pitchers come in many sizes: 12 ounce, 20 ounce, and 32 ounce. Choose the size in accordance with how much milk you are frothing or steaming. In a coffee shop, you should have a variety of pitcher sizes so that you can choose the right one for the job. To make a microfoam for cappuccino, fill the frothing pitcher 1/3 of the way with milk, since the milk will double in volume during the frothing process. Have a quick read thermometer with a clip attached to the side of your frothing pitcher. The flavor of the milk will be altered if it's heated beyond 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Ideally, the frothing pitcher should be at the same temperature as the milk, and both should be as cold as possible. Open the steam wand to purge any water, then close it again. Place the tip of the steam wand into the milk so that the tip is about a 1/2 inch below the surface of the milk. Open the steam valve all the way at first. Make sure the tip of the wand is kept near the surface of the milk because it needs to draw air from the milk's surface in order to produce the froth. A good starting point is to try to keep the tip about a 1/2 inch below the surface of the milk. If the tip is too near to the surface of the milk, it will create bubbles that are too large. If the tip is too far below the surface of the milk, it will not draw enough air to create foam. Remember that as the foam rises, the surface of the milk falls, so you'll have to adjust accordingly during the frothing process. Swirl the pitcher in a clockwise or counterclockwise motion to create a whirlpool motion in the milk. This distributes the microfoam into the milk and ensures an even texture. When the thermometer reads 140 degrees Fahrenheit, turn off the steam wand and remove the tip from the milk. The frothed milk will have a temperature between 145 and 150 degrees Fahrenheit because the thermometer's reading is slightly delayed. Hence the need to stop the frothing process when the thermometer reads 140 degrees Fahrenheit. To make microfoam for a latte, you want to heat the milk to a temperature between 155 to 160 degrees Fahrenheit with only a small head of microfoam. So, when using the steam wand to heat milk for latte, you should submerge the tip more deeply into the milk so that a few bubbles will be produced. You can start with more milk, up to half full when heating it for a latte, since it will not expand in volume as much. You'll only get a small head of foam. When pouring the heated milk into a latte, the milk runs in first, leaving most of the head of foam in the frothing pitcher. Immediately after finishing the steaming frothing process, you'll want to take a few seconds to clean up the steam wand. Sometimes milk will have remained in the wand and will obstruct the wand and interfere with the process. This effect can be minimized by purging the wand after each use. First, open the steam valve briefly to purge the wand. While the wand is still hot, take a damp cleaning cloth and wipe it so that a milk film doesn't accumulate. The cleaning cloth that you use for this should only be used for this one purpose. We would not want to wipe down a dirty counter and then use the same cloth on the steam wands. Anything that will touch something that will go into a drink should have an exclusive cleaning cloth. Daily, you should clean the coffee grinder dozer gently with a brush. On a weekly basis, you should clean the hopper of the grinder with a moist, soft sponge and dry it thoroughly. Remove the filter basket and then fit the blind filter basket into the filter handle. Then, place the filter into the group head. Press the start button and hold for 20 seconds. Repeat 3 times. Remove the portafilter and gently clean the group rubber gasket with the group head cleaning brush, moving it in a circular motion. Now, flush clean water through the group head until it's clean. Repeat the process for each group head on your machine. Using a damp, soft sponge, clean underneath the group head. Remove the drip tray, wash, rinse, and dry it thoroughly. Once the drip tray is removed, you'll see a black drainage hose and dispenser. Clean it carefully with a towel to remove any coffee residue. Once it has been wiped clean, pour a cup of hot water inside. Now replace the drain tray. Rinse all the group head handles with hot water and a soft sponge. If necessary, they can be left to soak overnight. Open the steam valve briefly to purge the wand. While the wand is still hot, take a damp cleaning cloth and wipe it clean. Thoroughly wipe down all sections of the machine to remove coffee grounds or residue that may have collected throughout the day.